Oh dear, school lunch, tater tots, pizza, and turkey and gravy. Can you remember all of those days? Probably not the healthiest, but certainly flavorful and memorable. In recent years, with new government regulations, school lunches have gotten healthier, but not necessarily tastier. Just ask your kids what they eat and what they actually throw away. But now a Twin Cities chef is on a mission working with school districts to make those schools' lunches delicious and nutritious. That chef is Marshall O'Brien, founder of Healthy Kids. Good morning, Chef.
Good morning, Karen. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, great to have you. Great topic, because you can make all the greatest food in the world, but getting your kids to eat it is the biggest challenge. They got to be willing to try it. Let's talk about school lunches. They've changed, obviously, for the better and maybe for the worse. What is your opinion on that?
Well, the new regulations that came out now up the nutrients, vitamins, and minerals more than they have in a long, long time. So the meals are a lot healthier, and we're working with districts across Minnesota to help add more delicious to that nutritious. Now, a big hang-up is if parents aren't providing smart choices for kids,
right,
how can the lunch program provide these great meals for the kids and have them take it?
So it's got to start in the home, is what you're saying.
At the end of the day, change starts at home. But the school can be a catalyst to help drive that message. Just like the recycle movement, kids heard about recycling, they went home, they told parents, and here you go, now everybody's recycling. And we want to support the lunch programs because they are doing great things, they really care, and we want to give them a voice, we want to give them support, we want to enhance the recipes, put the delicious and nutritious, and we really want to help them make their jobs easier and have them feel valued the way they should be. So.
And what you've been doing is kind of building relationships with these districts, getting your mission and message out there. And you actually do what? Taste tests with the kids to see if they like what you make?
We do taste tests at all the schools, and a lot of schools do taste tests with or without us. At the end of the day, if a school district does taste tests for the kids, it says to the kids that we care about you. We care about your opinion. We value your input, and that's what we want. So taste tests are a huge instant barometer. We have a smiley face bucket and a frown face bucket, and we will see what the reaction is at the end of the day.
And there it is. It's pretty simple, the smiley face and
there you
the
go.
face.
Absolutely. And speaking of smiley faces, these two dishes, the zingy ginger chicken and the roasted broccoli cauliflower dish, are huge hits. They're easy to make at home, and we're excited that the kids want to have them at home because that's the connection. That's how you get people going from school, hey, Mom, Dad, we had this great dish. There's a little pressure, subtle nudge, and then parents go, well, I guess I should do it, because parents will change more on their kids' behalf than they will on their own. So now we got these great dishes that parents and kids can cook together, or at least parents can make it, feed it and eat it with their children, and now you start making change.
And I have found that if you do involve the kids, it does seem to make a difference.
You bet.
When it comes to this dish with the broccoli in it, do you have to grind it up really small to get them to eat it, or how's that working?
Baby steps.
Little baby steps. Okay.
It's a baby step process. Now, I don't grind this stuff up, but I'm glad you asked that. Now, actually, real quick, sauteing the garlic, the onions, ginger with the chicken, with the broccoli cauliflower dish. Roasted veggies are phenomenal when you get to actually have a taste. We've all had steamed veggies.
Right.
They're okay. Maybe okay. Yeah, they're okay. Roasted veggies with a little bit of Parmesan cheese, fabulous. Some parsley, some garlic. So it's giving kids a new taste.
Is there something, when it comes to kids, is there something that maybe you stay away from? I know a lot of kids are afraid of spicy. They'll say it's hot or it's too spicy, or are there certain tastes that you go for when it comes to kids?
That's a great question, and I think it really comes down to what are they used to eating at home?
Yeah.
If they're used to eating spice at home and it's no big deal, well then it's probably okay. I think big picture, you want to appeal to the masses. We want to have as many kids feeling happy and enjoying those meals. So if we have to do a baby step on, upping the spice a little bit at a time.
A little bit here and there. Okay.
Yep, a little bit here and there. Now this roasted broccoli cauliflower dish is extremely easy. I'm just chopping it up.
Is this something that you suggest that the schools actually serve at lunch?
Oh, and they are serving it.
They are serving this.
Yeah,
okay,
because
it seems a little complicated. They take the time, they make it there in the school kitchen.
They sure do. Yeah, and it's easy. And again, you got to work with what you have.
Right.
And that's the big thing that I take a lot of pride in is we're going in there supporting where they currently are and then giving them support, incremental steps, adding recipes that are realistic for what their workload is capable of doing.
Right, because they're going to feed a lot of kids.
They do. And the more that they get more experience and more confidence in what they're doing, and their schools are doing a great job, and it's a privilege to be helping them, the more easier they'll be able to do it.
All right, we got 1 minute, about 1 minute left or so.
Well, because of TV magic, we just we'll toss these in the oven, and then we'll have
Ooh, those do look
fresh
good.
roasted broccoli here. And we will toss this with Parmesan cheese.
Oh, that looks
Not
good.
all of this whole bucket, of course. But then we'll put a little bit on this plate. Now, at school you use gloves. I'm obviously not using gloves, but just to be mindful. And then thanks to some more TV magic with this
We love TV magic.
zesty ginger chicken dish, we will.
All right.
Oops, I'm sorry. A little heat.
That's okay.
I'm gonna grab some rice too. And you know, the great thing with this dish is you can make rice
All kids love rice.
a day
You
ahead
can't
of
go wrong
time,
with
a week
rice.
of time. You can just
Yep.
freeze this. Again, I don't use
Use
my
your
hands in the
hands. There you
kitchen.
go.
Just I have gloves on and I use utensils. But and we take all these beautiful fresh ingredients, and we will have had. All right, here we go.
Wow, you got a lot going on.
Got a
here,
lot
Chef.
going
Got a
on.
lot going on.
Okay,
And
here we go.
Unfortunately, we are out of time for now, but it looks great, and I'm sure
Beautiful.
it tastes great. If you'd like the recipes, we'll have them posted to our website by later today. It is at myfox9.com. Click on Morning Then Recipes. And if you'd like to learn more about Chef Marshall O'Brien, it's pretty simple. Go to chefmarshallobrien.com. That is pretty simple.
Yes.
Thanks for being here. Some great advice, some great tips, and good luck with your relationship building with the districts.
Well, districts are doing a great job, and we're really making a difference, and we're really glad to be helping.
Terrific. All right, some good news there. All right.